Hello there, everybody. I hope you all had a lovely weekend and a happy Sunday, or will they say fun day Sunday? We certainly did, but I am so tired right now. I'm actually sitting in bed, finally settled. Caleb, our oldest son, turns 13 on Tuesday, and we had his birthday party today. And he is obsessed with this game Among Us, and so he wanted an Among Us party. So I'm sure you saw a lot. I was up baking. A lot of the stuff I baked from yesterday afternoon. I did a lemon meringue pie. I did a chocolate cream pie, which is like a chocolate tart kind of thing. I did the birthday cake, which was a chocolate, dark chocolate and coconut cream ganache. And then also a choc chip cookie dough cake. I know that sounds like a lot of work, and it was. I was literally baking the entire day. I baked from about 11 o'clock in the morning because I prepped my ingredients before that, like from after 10, started baking at 11, and I only finished at about 1 in the following morning. I did take a break to eat and stuff while I was waiting for the cake to cool before I decorated, that kind of thing. But yeah, it took me a whole day. Um, I know that may be like torture for some people, and sometimes I actually torture myself by doing it, but truly it's like a labor of love. I really love doing it for my kids, and they love when I do it for them and make them their special cake. And so I did that, but also I do it because I have dietary restrictions. I'm allergic to cow's milk, and so I can't just buy a triple chocolate layered cake with chocolate ganache filling. And I'm not going to miss any of those kind of goodies just because I live a dairy-free lifestyle. So I make my own. I don't want for anything. Anyway, so what was the Among Us, and I did it all DIY with some tricks. So I found like the pictures of the Among Us characters and stuff, and I was gonna do like my own cards and stuff, but then I found this blog called Original Mom, and she had free printables available on her blog of Among Us in real life. So I used a lot of those printables for the crew and imposter ID cards, and some of the task, but I adapted a lot of it to our own setting. I then drew our own like ship. One of the ships in the game is called the Scult or the Skuld, something like that. I have to ask Caleb. But so I drew the outline of that, and then inside I did the layout basically of our home, because the different stations were placed around our home. It was actually mostly outside because the party was outside, COVID and everything. And thankfully we had the ground. And what I did, like if you look at the map, and I'll show you, I placed like some of the stations on the far side of the one side of the garden, because we have like this big L-shaped wraparound garden. So we did some on the one side, some on the front, and then some on the other side. One in the kitchen on the one end of the house, and then our admin room was the lounge. So there was plenty of space, and for the kids to just be all over, and we had such fun. And I actually just used contact adhesive to get on all the cards so that they wouldn't get damaged, but also so they could be cleaned off and easy. And we can reuse them. I did a maze, and I did contact adhesive so that we could use a whiteboard marker for one of the stations. I used like pencils and string in the one where you have to connect the wires. We used Duplo blocks in buckets, in little beach buckets, and they were on just a little plank of wood, and it actually, like, our roll of string was kind of it was like a balance beam thing, so you had to like make sure that the scale was even, and you use the blocks to kind of to get that right. Um, so we used all things around the house, things that we just had. We didn't like go buy all these fancy things, and it was really so much fun. The kids had a blast. They didn't want to stop playing. We had to stop them and be like, "Hey, we need to like sing happy birthday and have something to eat. We can't be playing all the time." And right after that, they went back to playing. It was a huge success. I was so pleased that it turned out the way it did. We were all outside. It did rain a couple times, like it drizzled. There was scattered showers today in Cape Town, but we had a gazebo up in one area, and we were on the porch most of the time. Um, and people just went in and out to grab things to eat and then kind of came outside. So we were all nicely spaced and being safe, and we had the front door and the back door open, so it was, ventilating, all of that. But it was really so much fun. If you can believe it, I sat up to 4:30 this morning before the party. Never mind that I was baking literally from 11 o'clock till some ungodly hour as well, um, prepping all of this for the party today. So I did amazing. It's covered in contact adhesive so that we could write on it and then erase it, because it was one of the tasks. Those are the crew and imposter cards, like character cards, these task cards, and then one of the games is a memory game, and this is the map. So if you were looking for a location, you had to go find it. So I did the ship around on the edges, but the inside is actually like our house. Everything you can see, all of this is empty except for the kitchen and the lounge. Everything else was done outside. All the different areas were outside, and yeah, because of COVID, we want to say so. But the kids had a blast. Caleb didn't know that I was doing this, and he was so excited. I will show you more pictures of us actually playing the game. And now we have these to keep, so they will probably be playing amongst themselves, just the siblings, lots and lots.
I was right. I was right. I was right.